And there's more. I don't know. I don't really know what it is. I think it's Thursday. And Luke's back.
How's it going?
You're back.
I am back. And I'm eating an Altoid.
Leather.
So we picked up the essentials at the grocery store and came back here. Luke didn't stay real long. Kind of just left a little bit ago. It's approaching 1 o'clock in the morning. So I got a lawn done today next door. I got paid for the last 2 months. I wasn't able to get over to the bank in time to deposit that, but I will later. Another issue with this car that has come to my attention, and I gotta remember what side, I think it's this front left, is an issue with the suspension. So I replaced the struts. I had the struts replaced on this car shortly after I bought it in 2011. But we got it in 2011, struts were done, or 2010, struts were done in 11. Is this the side? Yeah, it sure is. So, there's actually enough gap that we can fit a camera in here. What do you see that's wrong with that? The spring is not correctly seated on top of the strut. It's about 355 degrees incorrectly seated. It's supposed to sit down in that lip on the shelf on the strut. And I had the guy that built the motor today, I had Bill look at it. Not only was he shocked that in the several months he had this car that he didn't notice it and I didn't notice it, and nobody else that's worked on this car in the last 6 years has noticed that issue. He was just shocked that somebody would have installed it like that. So, I mean, it's not a huge issue. The car lines straight, it drives very well. It's not really going to cause any problems, but it's certainly incorrect. So both the strut and the spring are incorrectly seated in here. And I can handle fixing that, but it would be quite a pain in the ass. I would have to take everything off the knuckle, drop the spindle down, take the strut off, take the spring off the strut, rotate it around, and then replace it correctly. I could do it. But if he's only gonna charge me an hour or less than an hour labor to do that, I'm just gonna have him do it. I'm about to replace the front links and the front lower straight control arms on there. I'll do that myself. I'll torque it down under load, I'll do that right. But as far as the strut goes, I'm just gonna let them do it. So it's gonna be done here in 2 weeks or so. Just get it done, get it over with, and move on. Send the ABS module out. There's a bunch of crap going on with that car, and we're gonna get to the bottom of all of it. Anyways, we spent over an hour at the shop in there today talking to the guys about cars. I mowed next door, as I mentioned. Did a bunch of administrative E39 source stuff and email and working on the Mac and all kinds of fun, just beautiful Thursday fun stuff. So it's time for bed. I'm gonna go sleep. Tomorrow's Friday. We got a guest coming in. It's gonna be an awesome Labor Day weekend, and we'll talk then. Good night.